Welcome back, friends. It's a new year, so why not start off the new year with maybe some Sylvan Learning Center? Maybe you got to get on the right road this year with those tutorials and being smarter. Maddie and I, we need this.
We need this.
Kristen, we need this. We need Sylvan Learning Center.
You know where I'm at. Good morning. We definitely are back into the swing of things. We restart classes tonight for my families. We take the break a lot like Christmas for the school, but a lot of our school schedule usually doesn't match, but we do at Christmas, and so we restart today, although most of the area starts back on tomorrow or Thursday. And it is definitely that time of the year to start, thinking about, okay, yes, it's January, and yes, we're looking at snow. Yay! We still have a few months, and it's going to be May, and it's going to be end of the year, and we're going to be getting those end of year exams and things like that. So this is definitely a time of year to get back into the swing of things, look at those grade cards, look at where your kid is at, and if you're not sure, that's what we'll do for you, is we'll assess and find out where your kiddo is in relationship to what grade they're in, and then meet with you and have a plan to reset and set that education resolution type situation.
How far out should parents start planning for, like ACT prep, maybe SAT prep, or just end of year exams?
End of year exams, I'll be honest, parents like to call me the day of an exam. And
How is that going to help?
I know, and I will gladly take your kiddo. We love having them in the building, but I just want everyone to know we are not a Band-Aid. We are not a quick fix. And if your exam is the next day, my instructors can help, and they'll do some review. But that D is not going to become an A.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
But you want to stay up on those grades. That parents have a portal that they can look at, and utilizing that portal gives them a lot of information as to where their kiddo is at, where what they've turned in or what they haven't turned in, and that's going to keep them apprised as to, we better start thinking about what's going to happen come April and May when those end of the year exams are coming due. Because it's not just the end of the year exams you've got to think about. It's the quarterly tests, the chapter tests, the unit reviews, those kind of things. So thinking about it now is your best solution.
Yeah.
ACT, SAT, it really kind of depends. I tell my kids, start thinking about it when they're freshmen and sophomores. You can take it several times. The more often you take it, the better you become at it, and you get more comfortable with it. The other thing is when you start taking it early, you have a better idea of, for math, for example, what math classes you need to be taking to set you up for that success on that particular section of the test. When we were younger, there wasn't trig, there wasn't statistics on the test. It was mainly algebra and geometry. Now there's trig and statistics, and a lot of times the kids don't know that, and because they haven't taken it early enough, and so they don't necessarily take the classes that they need. So looking at, even if you're not ready to take it as a freshman or a sophomore, start thinking about what it's going to be like to take it. At least review some of the books to see what those questions are going to look like. And that way you have an idea of when you should start taking the test based off of the fact that you've started taking those classes that you need.
So I'm curious too, like New Year, people make New Year's resolutions, and I'm sure parents should be like, okay, it's a new year, now we got to get on that train. What is the process like? What if you're a parent and you're like, okay, I need specific help, maybe just in math.
Right.
Or maybe it's the broad spectrum. How can you help the parents figure out what?
Right. So we actually, I've been doing this particular event sale, or however you want to call it, ever since I took over running the center. We do an education resolution all of January, exact for the fact that it's New Year's resolution time. And so we start off with an assessment. They're going to come in. I can assess one subject, or I can assess 3 subjects. Our full comprehensive assessment is reading, math, and grammar, writing skills. Okay. But if they want to just test reading, or if they want to just test math, then we can do that as well. And so you're looking at about 45 minutes to an hour and a half to 2 hours of us assessing, determining where their kiddo is at. Let's say you've got a 4th grader but you feel like there's some struggles happening at home. Well, are they on 4th grade skills, or are they missing skills, and could they be back at 2nd or 3rd grade? And so that's what our assessment is going to do. It's going to determine, are we exactly where we need to be, or are we a grade or more behind?
Yeah. And there's the QR code, which will take them to the website?
Yes.
And they can figure out what they're doing?
Exactly.
I thought it'd be funny, Maddie, if you and I took a equivalency test and see what grade level we're at.
Ooh, that would be very embarrassing for you.
I know.
Let's do it. Let's do it, though.
4th grade math, 3rd grade grammar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I can give the ACT to any age range. I usually don't do anything younger than freshmen, but occasionally I'll have families call me that their kids are applying for. There's a camp that Duke University puts on every summer, and so 7th and 8th graders may come and take an ACT with me because they have to take that in order to qualify.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Kristen, thank you. And you are so sweet, so do not be intimidated.
Thank you.
Call Sylvan Learning Center, and we love all your words you give us. The
I love that game. It's so much fun to watch.
It's an awesome new year with Sylvan Learning Center.
Yes.
Thank you. Have a good morning.
Don't go anywhere. More fun on Ozarks Fox AM after this.
It's like if we did that.